Can we change Kath's name from "fuck you" to something else? Because if he's about to come in here, I think it is kind of mean that we've sat here with Kath "fuck you" cast. Say like Kath champ cast or something.
Champ. Yeah, quick, Sam, quick, he's coming.
So who's your money on to win now? Who do you reckon is... Like, what are your opinions of the play that everyone's been making tonight?
I think Terps is playing an interesting game because the majority of his hands are either talking people in with him, and he's very good at that.
Yeah.
Or kind of talking himself down, talking himself up. He's just very vocal, which I think is helping his game quite a lot. Terps.
Yes, yeah, he is.
Which is just the way that Terps is, but I think he's playing well. Lewis is struggling because I think he keeps on assuming that we're not going to make stupid plays.
Yeah. What would you ever say that Lewis seems? If Lewis gets a lucky hand that he wins on, would you say that he's quite smug when he gets those wins?
Yeah, I think because he's doing all the numbers in his head, isn't he? He's sort of thinking, the 3 and 4, and he's sort of working it out. It seems to be something that he really, when he gets one, he's like, come on.
I think the problem that Lewis is having is he's trying to play a logical game, and other people are not.
Yeah.
So when he's like, how can you call? Like, he looks at what he's got, he looks at the board, and he's like, they wouldn't have 8-4 here, would they? And of course they've got 8-4. What else are you going to play for like 1,000 pre-flops? So
Sure.
These guys are like happy to play these weird. Like, look at Terps is in here with the 10-3. Of course he's in with the 10-3. Oh, he's
Silas
swapping.
playing logical game as well? Like
he's doing all right. He's playing solid enough.
He's had a few hands that he's played really well. Like, because he went down so low in chips and has just slowly like crept back up.
He's had a couple of really big wins in the late game here.
Yeah, and he's bet like smartly on a few hands, and
I mean, he hit a set of 8s against aces. That's like the dream. I think it is difficult. When you've got aces, it's like you want action, but you also kind of don't want action. Like, you're like, shit, I don't want to see a flop that comes down like 10-8 deuce, and some guys hit his 8s. But, it happens.
But in like a professional game, are you playing hand by hand, or are you trying? There's some kind of long game that you'd be playing.
Of course,
as well,
you should look at what everyone's doing, but what they're doing is completely random. Because all of the time they're not doing consistent things, so it is hard to say, on an earlier hand he bet this much when he had aces. So, and also, you'd be playing for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
But you guys are playing for like an hour, and now 2 people are knocked out, so it's a much faster format. Indiana Jones is out of the way.
Indiana Jones.
So it's Louis for lose with the ace-4. Here comes the flop. 8-9 jack. Nothing for anybody. Lewis is still in the lead, but we've seen she can get involved with some pretty funky hands.
So I have a tendency to chase straights. So for me, if I was Terps, I'd be just holding on tight and trying to get there.
Terps isn't in it.
Oh,
no, he just folded.
Yeah,
just
he had to get a 10.
Wow, so Shin just took the pot.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's good. If Shin bluffed them off that was great.
He needs like a little bit of a cash injection if he's going to compete with Terps, and especially Xylus. Like, they need to
10K.
fucking get over there and start taking down Goliath.
So the chip counts were slightly wrong, and it looked like you had him covered.
Yeah, when
we were like,
casting,
why is he thinking about this? Like, it's like...
It said that you had much more chips than he did, and we were just like, why is...
When I came through the studio, I had a bit of a 6K's just gone missing. Let's go! Like,
right.
So it's a bit frantic for our studio guys, but they're doing an amazing
job. Man.
So Lewis is really down now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's only on 1700. He might get married to this. Terps is trying to talk him into it. That's the first giveaway that Terps has a hand when he goes, you might have to call in here, Lewis. I'm not sure you've got
but
a
he's
choice.
trying to...
Lewis is thinking about this. I think, why is he calling? This is the thing, he hasn't got the chips to just call.
600 here. You've found a hand you want to play. I found
Silas and Lewis on suited king.
Ooh.
Silas should not be involved in this.
I don't know, like, fuck, he's got money. He can just, like, test the water.
No, but you don't want to spill it for nothing. Like, unless he's going to raise, if he's going to bully people, that's fine. But if he's just going to call and hope to hit, no good.
So Shin's still winning this, right? With his double...
Yes, but Lewis now has a draw to the flush, which is good. Shin is ahead, believe it or not, with the deuces, but deuces are easily counterfeited.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. He is still winning it. If he bets, he might push him up, but I think Lewis is married to this now.
He has to be. He needs to make a play, otherwise he's out of this game.
He's got an overcard in the king, so if someone's hit a 9, 7 or 4, he still has redraws, and any heart wins it for him, so...
It's 1,000, it's nothing, you've gone. Look, it's one little bit. Just chuck him in. There you go. Come on.
I think he's talking Shin into calling Lewis here, I think.
Terps is talking a lot.
Yeah.
In a casino, he'd get called out for that for sure.
Fuck you all! I never needed any of you. Poker champion.
You do go one and bullshit.
So I think
How's the game been to watch so far? Like, has it been
it's been
just ridiculous or all right?
amazing.
Yeah. Lee funny.
And the worst at the same time.
Okay.
Like, I'm not sure if, like, 'cause can you guys see us?
We can see you on our screen, and the whole bottom part of the screen is blanked out.
Right,
So we can see
okay.
like the cameras that you can see.
So I'm 150 off. So if you guys take this back and each put in.
I think they both put him all in.
So that's a good fucking
Xylus
pot
is
then.
folded. Xylus is out. All right.
Oh, yeah, Zylus folded.
So it's Shin and Terps have put Lewis all in. So he could triple up here,
Yeah.
which is huge
Oh
for
my
him
God.
if he hits a heart.
Is Lewis good enough to know that though, and know where
There's
he
a
is
7,
in the
that's
game?
not helping.
Oh.
No, this is going to be a disaster.
It's good. Okay. So Shin, how much have you got? And how much do you want to keep playing?
I really want to keep playing first.
Do you?
Is Terps going to put Shin all in as well?
Oh, he fucking should.
If an ace of hearts comes and there's a side pot, what'll happen is Lewis will win it all,
Yeah.
and Shin will will be knocked out by Terps. Lewis is fucked.
Wow.
Wait, so does this mean Shins gets it?
Yep.
On pocket twos, yeah.
No, his hand's been counterfeited by the 4 on the river. Terps has taken it.
What?
It's 7-7-4-4 in ace. The 2s are counterfeited.
Oh
That's
damn,
the problem
yeah,
with
two pair,
deuces.
yeah, nice, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What do you got?
Well, I'll show you when you put in your 1 black and 5 blues. That's literally all you have to do to win.
No! No, Shin! You must know! You're playing the board, Shin! You're playing the board, please!
Let's all just give different like instructions. So like you go like this, I'll go like this. Make it as confusing as possible. See if it affects him at all.
Not sure about this play.
Shin, no! Don't listen to the nasty man! No, Shin!
He's not looking. He's not looking.
I can't watch.
Louis threw his specs off right now.
Cut your
If you've
losses.
got nothing,
If you've got nothing, you don't
probably
fucking
need to
It's
fold.
not worth
Or
it.
if you've got nothing, you do not want to call it.
Yes, that's a good advice from Silas. If you have nothing, do not call.
I fold then. Chuck your cards.
Oh, he folded.
Oh, but how much does that put him on now?
Well, I mean, that's a pair, and that's 2
It's
pairs.
redundant by the.
No, that's still
fours.
He spotted it.
Oh, he
spotted
knows it.
Motherfuckers!
Shin's 2s would have won.
They would have
Okay.
won. I would have won.
There you go. They
No,
realised what's
they would
happening.
not.
No, they
No,
wouldn't.
they would not.
They wouldn't have won. You guys don't know how to play.
Oh my god! I might need to run in there and adjudicate.
It's over. They get it.
It's going to be heads up between Terps and Indiana Jones.
Right, I will make some room for Lewis because I'm sure that he'll want to come in and talk to you
Yeah.
guys.
Holy shit! Well,
But I'll see you all for the werewolf game later on if you're in.
boom. Thank you
Yeah.
so much
No
for
worries.
playing
It's all
poker
good.
and joining us.
I'll never
this
come on
evening.
again. But
Cheers.
next time, it's all good. Cheers,
Bam.
guys.
Peace.
Take care.
It ain't a fucking poker tournament unless Brindley's gone out.
Oh, did you hear that trash?
the little smack talk. He's not even in the room anymore.
It ain't a poker tournament unless Brindley's gone out.
Oh man.
People in chat want me to run and tell them. I've got to, just in case they don't even. Tom, I'll be back.
Okay,
I'll be back.
I'll cover. My God, it is just all excitement. Pyrian's very excited. Clearly, I'm very excited.
Alright, just to clarify.
Okay.
Alright, Shin's 2s were no good. So he wouldn't have won.
No,
But you guys
no,
said I
no,
would have
no.
won if I'd stayed
No,
in.
you would not.
no.
We said
We all heard it.
no.
No, we
He
afterwards,
said it,
he had the
and we
high.
said it were 2
No,
4s
no,
and a 7. I won with an ace
It
high.
was a good fall period.
Okay, good. Pyrian to the rescue.
It's alright. They understood.
They got it.
Yeah,
They
it was
understood
apparently
what was going
when
on.
I mentioned it, only Lewis was the one who thought that the 2s would have been good somehow. So we got bottom pair here for Shin. He's going to bash it all in. Short stack, lowest pair. He's just going to gamble. And Xylus with a very quick call, I think, with the top pair. And a decent kicker. The kicker as well, it's a heart.
Oh,
There's no flush
come.
out there. Actually, I thought there was an 8.
there's a little
Lewis,
headset
put on the
there.
headset. Join us.
Oh, it's tough out there.
How you doing?
It was tough out there. I you know, had to go all in on that. Really, didn't have a choice, did I?
I was happy with the all-in. Because you
makes
were
sense.
short stacked, you had lots of redraws, you just didn't get it.
It's tough. I don't want to play against Shin. I hate playing against Shin.
What? Because he just does madness.
Right, but here's the thing: there were a number of times you were up against him, you were winning, and you were just like, "Oh, I bet he's got so and so."
I couldn't play against him though because you can never really tell.
Yeah.
He's always just.
Just playing almost on a coin flip.
Why is
what we were
Terps
saying.
taking the chips?
I think they all folded.
Oh, really? Xylus threw down the top pair?
But I think
so.
Terps was giving it a bit of spiel, and
Terps is a real talker.
Yeah,
He
no
really
shit.
is.
And a toucher. That's
Yeah,
why we
he
called
likes-
him
he
Mark
likes-
the Touch Turpin.
because he likes to touch people's things on the table.
He's really weird about it as well. Like just constantly changing up your tips, changing up his own tips, changing up everyone's tips, touching me
Just-
under the table.
Touching their tips.
Just
Disgusting.
tips, chips,
He's touching your
and
tip
bits.
under the table.
He's very strange in the way he like piles his chips along the. He doesn't like them on the green. He likes to keep them on the brown.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
see?
weird.
It is just an odd.
And they're in a weird sort of formation.
Oh shit! So Shin went out. He went all in.
He's gone as well, is he?
My God!
What is happening here?
Holy shit! Wow.
Can we get a rewind? Sorry, I must have interrupted a big hand there. What happened?
Well, I think just Shin had gone all in, and
Terps beat him. Did Shin
Xylus
think he had
folded,
nothing?
and Terps won.
What happened, Shin? What happened in that fucking?
Hold on, wait for the headset.
What happened in that round? I thought, did you not win it?
No, I didn't. I didn't win it. I was confident with the 8s, but then he got
So how was it out there? How's the field of battle?
pretty intense. But I mean, like, didn't want to go out first because that's just embarrassing.
Xylus has played pretty
So what have
solidly.
they got? Oh, Queen King for Terps.
What has Xylus got? Is Queen 5.
Queen 5. Oh, okay.
checks.
This is exciting.
How do you know that? Oh, there we go. You can see it now.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, there's no way Xylus gets involved.
Oh.
Now he actually.
Yeah, so Xylus needs to
King.
flee
Checks
as
his cards.
fast as
Sign
he
of
can.
a pro. Terps is going to bet this. Little cheeky. Come over the top bet, and Xylus
Bam.
is like, no.
Well played.
Terps knew his beat.
Shows it.
You're all right. We both went out within like a very short space of time.
A few seconds of each other.
Holy shit.
Ace King against
Fucking probably nothing.
7-4.
Oh, nothing's going to happen. Although, I think
What's Xylus?
Terps...
Oh, wait. All right, things are happening.
Oh.
Terps make a move. Terps make
He's
a
going
move.
to do this.
He checks. Xylus should check. Check.
No, he's gonna bet because he still thinks he's got a good hand. Terps
Is that an
called.
instant re-raise?
He does have a big hand.
No, it's a quick call, I think.
Terps actually has him beat with the 7 here.
Yep.
It's a bet from. This is if Terps calls this is great play. Just smooth call it.
But all he needs
But if he
is...
smooth calls it, Xylus has to 3-barrel it, so he has to bet on the river. That is a big ask. 7-4. That's 2 pair for Terps.
Oh,
So
that's
he
really
should
cemented
just-
Terps.
He checks it. Oh, good, this is good.
So Xylus wants to bet here. He's thinking.
All in.
All in.
What's
He call?
He's
Like,
all in.
check?
It's a call. Oh, it's all over. Terps has got him. Terps has got him. Oh, that was well played. Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
Holy shit.
What a hand to finish on. Oh, Terps played that perfectly. That was
Oh,
perfect.
man.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Anyway, cool. Well done.
He's saying we're going to be playing Werewolf.
Yep.
We're gonna play some other games.
I'm
yeah.
amazing at poker. Xylus sucks. Just in case you can't hear this coming in.
Look at that defeated face.
Look at
We'll
that
be here
smart
soon.
face. Oh, Xylus.
I loved it. The check to bait the bait out.
Yeah.
Xylus only could win the hand at that point by going all in and bluffing him off the pot. It was perfect. It played out perfectly for Terps.
So did Xylus do badly by doing that all-in bluff play, or?
The thing is, Ace King heads up is a huge hand. I mean, he should have pushed Terps off the pot early. Like, he should have just won the blinds. He should never have got to the point where there's a flop and then he's behind. Because then he really doesn't have any idea where he is. Because at that point, I don't know if he called it or min raised it, whatever, but the moment he lets Terps into the flop and the flop comes down, he misses. Now he's like, well, I'm probably still ahead, but he keeps calling me. And Terps is calling. And then it's like, all right, well, what has he got? And then Terps checks to him. To Xylus is like, okay, he probably hasn't got anything, but the only way I win this is by betting him off it, because otherwise I'm playing a high card. So, all right, maybe Terps was chasing something, but even a pair of 4s beats him at that point. So he's kind of worried. He's thinking what he could have done was just checked and just shut it down.
Holy shit.
But it was honestly, Turks played it great. He looked with the check on the end there. It's like if he had a great hand, he would be betting for value. But he checked it and let him shit all his chips to him.
I think we need a chance to talk to.
Let's get the
runner-up.
Oh, well, we'll get out of
Well,
it.
can we get the runner-up in first?
runner-up,
Xylus, and then
sure.
have the champion come in. Man, holy shit! It was just fucking over in a flash.
Great poker. A great evening's poker.
Really, really good.
If you learn anything from this stream, I hope you learn how not to play poker. But a lot of the time, let's get Mousy in here as well. Our dealer. Let's just chat to Mousy first of all. Thank you so much for dealing.
Well done. Oh my god, you're so fucking cold.
Yeah, those
Holy
hands
shit.
are cold.
What is up
Mousy,
with that?
how was it dealing your first ever poker
Do you
tournament?
need
Fantastic.
Yeah, put that on.
You. Hello.
Hey,
That's it.
It was fantastic.
You did
I
great.
really enjoyed it.
You did great.
you had fun, kind of playing the poker. Well, not really playing. I guess
Dealing
being the
poker,
dealer.
You did great. We really needed a dealer. It really added to the atmosphere. You did fantastic.
I was
things
originally
up.
going to be the Prosecco bitch. I
you're
had
the
the
dealer.
name tag and
That was
everything. We
your-
had to make a new one.
Also, can you confirm you chose
It was
that
I
name?
your
chose that name.
idea.
It's
We did
fine.
not come up with the name Prosecco
That was
bitch.
completely me.
All right, so yeah, let's talk to
our
Xylus.
runner-up. Tell us, how is it coming straight from the battlefield?
It was a long one. I honestly thought I was going to go out first because it was the small stack for forever.
You were.
You were right down there at the bottom, but
Just got a few
slowly-
lucky breaks.
No,
So
you
that
played.
final hand, when Turks
Yeah.
checked on the river,
Yeah.
I was saying that I thought that you looked at your cards, you were like, the only way I win this is by bluffing him off it.
Yes.
So you went all
Well,
in.
so you mean on the river? Yeah. When
The
river
ace
was
king,
like-
the four comes down,
Yeah.
you're like, that's a brick. Probably hasn't hit him. But weren't you concerned when he called you on the previous that he must have had something? Did you think he was on a draw?
I thought he was on either on a draw as well. Like I thought he was on either the same straight or whatever, and I thought
Okay.
he might just split the pot.
So
and
at that
was just gonna
point,
give it
if you think it might be a split or you think he's
Yeah.
missed his draw, when he checks, you could have checked and just seen what happened. You could have done that, but you
true.
decided to try and push him off it.
Yeah. Well, there were two reasons for that. Because I feel like it was getting very slow at the end. We were just mucking hands non-stop.
Yeah.
And no one wants to watch that. And second of all,
So you were putting the viewers first. He was putting you first.
Yeah, that's good. That's good viewing.
Xylus, I think you did great.
thanks.
We were rooting for you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the whole time you are like our champion.
Yeah.
You were playing
You were the
so
people's
smart,
champion.
so well.
Thanks, guys.
Everyone at home was loving just your sensible, good poker
Good,
plays.
solid Dutch poker.
Thanks,
Just,
guys.
Yeah.
just everyone's clapping for Xylus. What a fucking guy! A second round of applause until our champion turns up, and then no more
second
claps.
best player in the tournament. He did great. Let's hear it for Xylus. Xylus did great. Second
Indiana
best.
Jones.
Indiana Jones.
So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel coming from the field of battle right now? Do you want to just scooch in a little bit?
Sorry, I'll sum it up for you. So, I have to donate £80 to the bundle. It's a charity game.
Oh, we've heard that.
I've only been given £20 for the buy-ins, so I'm 60 down for winning. So I don't know how much of a winner I am right now, but fuck it. It was good fun. It was for charity, exactly. I'm 60 pounds down. But it was, it was amazing.
That check on the river.
Exactly, yeah. Mwah, exactly. I thought that as well.
Was a masterful
Because
play.
I looked at Xylus and I was checking throughout. I was trying to let him drive. I wanted him to think he was the one in control.
Yeah.
And all I had at the time was
A pair of sevens.
I had a pair of sevens, and then just from the fast show, the kind of the used car salesman. You've always got to make them feel like
Swish Tony.
they got the biggest dick. Whilst all the time, you've got to know you've got the biggest dick.
Right.
So I sat there just thinking like, yes, I fucking.
So you thought your sevens were good all the way?
Yeah, I was happy with the sevens. I was
Okay.
looking at the board, and obviously they weren't the strongest on the board. But I thought, you know what? No, fuck it. I think at this point I can afford to lose. It would be tough, and it'd be horrible for the people at home to watch me.
Oh, wouldn't it be
to
awful?
try and claw back from that? Just
yeah,
getting bled
$1,000
dry by blinds all the time. It was an amazing experience. I shouldn't have won it. Because
I think you
No,
played
no,
all right. I was
I
actually
sat
pleasantly
out for
surprised.
half the game. That's the problem.
That's
but that's how
poker.
you win, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think. I think I felt like I should have been playing more hands. There were a few times I folded hands, and obviously the fucking
Right,
flop
but the
comes out.
things you folded were garbage.
Yeah, I know, but they were.
It doesn't matter. Don't
yeah,
be
in the
results
end-
based.
In the end, you won. We could have
Yeah,
won.
You did
but-
well.
Travel, I
You
could
did
have
well.
fucking
You
destroyed
deserved it for that move. That was the best move of the night. The river check
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the
That
nuts.
that is a finale.
That was great.
Gold, absolute gold.
20 quid, down
quid,
60, but 20
down
quid.
60.
Yeah.
Not
We'll
bad.
take. Let's hear it for our winner, Turks.
Congratulations.
I hope everyone enjoyed this lovely. I mean, I'd like to say there's a little bit of second left
Oh.
there. So hopefully they finish that up. But anyway, thank you all. We're going to get some food. Thank you, these guys. Holy shit. Thank you to Sam and Steve. And
Sam and Steve did
Yeah.
God's work, absolutely.
So, I mean, you had all a beautiful overlay, I assume, like with cards and
it
stuff.
was-
we had an overlay for sure.
It was
So thank you
amazing.
to Aquawise for making some
Oh
professional
yeah,
software.
Aquawise.
However that
Love
works.
you, buddy.
I feel like one of those Oscar winners that really didn't deserve it but is still talking. So thanks to Pete Jackson and the rest of the team at Wet Workshop. Thank you.
Yeah. Cheers.
I am very hungry.